Hello everyone, welcome into Sims World. Now, I want to address the confusion if there is any. I did start a new Sims series, and it'll be on Tuesdays, as you guys already know, and it will follow Catherine. But I have decided to name that separately. It's going to be a spin-off of Sims World, and it will be referred to as Sims Paradise. So that is why that's the two separate things. Sims World will always be Iris and M, and Sims Paradise will always be Catherine and M. So that's why they're two different things. They are in the same time frame, and they are in the same time period as well. And they will still be seen together sometimes with, like, sometimes you'll see Catherine and M in the Sims World, like today. But and vice versa, but mainly Sims World will belong to Iris and M, and Catherine and M will be in Sims Paradise. So I just wanted to address that real quick. Now, everybody seems to be getting up. It's like 1:30 a.m., so I don't understand why that is. Even the babies are up, and I don't understand why. But it looks like they're all kind of doing their own thing, so I guess I'm okay with that. Even though it's a weird time to be up in Sims World, especially having a little toddler like Nicole outside playing at this time. But then again, Jonah's out there with her too, so I guess it's fine. And then in the morning time, I do have something planned for these guys. But first, Iris, go take care of Violet, who is crying. I think she needs fed. And then I am going to have to go and change up some of their outfits. I'm going to be changing some of their day-to-day outfits, because we really see them a lot in those day-to-day outfits, and also their PJs. Some of those PJs are... Actually, I'm going to keep their PJs the same, but their day-to-day outfits, I'm going to switch up. And I'm also going to have to switch up their formal outfits as well, because of a certain reason. So I'll be doing that right now. So I need to find a mirror. Where is there a mirror in this house? I think there's only one, and it's in the bathroom, so give me a minute. Okay, plan outfits. Okay, and meanwhile, Jonah... Okay, I didn't have a chance to, but I was going to say, Jonah, go get the baby who's crying outside. But we're going to go ahead and change up their outfits, and it might reveal a little bit to you guys what's happening today once I show you guys their formal outfits. But together, anyways, we are going to do this, and I'll be back in a minute to show you off their everyday outfits and their new formal outfits. Okay guys, this is Jonah's new everyday look. To be honest with you, I didn't really change much about it. I just kind of changed the shirt and a little bit of the pants to a little bit of different tone of color. But I still like it. And then his formal look, I think looks okay to what we are actually planning on doing. So next on the list is Noah. And Noah's everyday look I did not change, because we just kind of gave him this already, so I didn't want to change that right away. And his formal look I think looks okay as well, so I didn't really change anything on him. And as for Nicole, I only changed her formal look to this, just because her other formal look didn't look as cute, and so I thought this was cute. And for Iris, this is going to be the big reveal. So Iris is pulling out her wedding dress, and that is because they have decided that they've been married for a while, and they needed to have this family, and they had their kids. They're done having kids. They have 3 kids now, and it's now or never if they want everybody to be a part of it. And Reed wasn't a part of their wedding the first time, so Jonah wanted to incorporate him into the wedding as well. So that is why they're renewing their vows in the morning. And I'll be back in a minute when they come back on. And I'm sorry guys, I actually forgot to show you Iris's new look as well. So when I get a chance, I will actually show you that as well. But Jonah or Iris, one of you two, go check on the baby. And the other one, could you please go get your child that is outside and crying because nobody's outside with her. And bring her in the house. Meanwhile, Noah, did you do your homework for school? Yes, you did, and you still got to work on your schooling skills a little bit. But we're not focused on that right now, to be honest with you. Noah, we are focused on the fact that we have a lot to get ready for, and so these guys have to get to bed. And so, Jonah, could you please read Nicole to sleep, and then Noah, when you're done going to the bathroom, you need to go to sleep as well. I still have to fix up your room, I know, bud. I'll be getting to that in a little bit. And then, Jonah, when you are done reading Nicole to sleep, you need to hit the head too, because you have a big day tomorrow. And also, you have to do something else as well. So, you are going to read Nicole to sleep, and then you actually have to... And there's a monster under the bed. So, Jonah, could you go spray the monster under the bed? Meanwhile, he's going to go run and wake up his mother, which I'm going to attempt to stop him to do. And it didn't work. Okay. So, now back to the OG plan, and that is to have Jonah go ahead and make a cake, and then go ahead and immediately put a wedding topper on that cake and put it in his inventory, because we're going to need it for tomorrow. In the meantime, okay, he cannot sleep because of the thing, so. Okay, Iris, I think you can go back to sleep now. Noah, you can go out here and chit-chat with your dad for now until... And then, Noah, you can go to bed now that you're not really afraid that the monster's under the bed anymore. Iris, I hate to wake you up. Actually, I am not going to wake you up because the cake is done, so. why don't you go ahead and add a wedding topper to that real quick. And then go check on the Bambino, who is crying. And then, in the meantime, while you're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and take and put the wedding cake in your inventory and check and make sure it's in there. Okay, it's in there, so that's good. And also check and make sure that you do not work, and you do, so I have to call you off. Or take a vacation day. We'll take a vacation day because that way he still gets paid for the day. Because you don't want to work when you're getting your vows renewed. Jonah's hit level 5 in parenting. He's got to use the restroom, and then he's going to go to bed for a little bit until he can, until he gets up for the wedding. Meantime, Iris is actually pretty good with her sleep. So Iris, could you go ahead and clean up the kitchen a little bit before we head over for the wedding? And actually, I just realized that Noah got school, so I'm gonna actually have to wake him up and have him take a vacation day from school as well, because he cannot miss his parents getting married as well. Iris has done that. Now Iris is going to go ahead and take a shower. Get herself all beautiful for the wedding. What are you doing, friendo? Why don't you brush your teeth? That'll help you get them responsibility up a little bit. And then you're gonna go play for a little bit. And Iris is gonna just relax for a little bit. So, Iris is just gonna watch some TV and chill out with Noah for a little bit, or maybe not. Well, Noah's gonna watch some TV, and Iris is gonna go chit chat with the bear here. Maybe discussing with the bear her nerves for today, and also a plan that we have for Noah in the future, with his room. And then, guys, I'm still trying to figure out what to change this into, so just bear with me. Eventually, it'll be something different. And let me check on Jonah to see how his sleeping is going. It's getting there. It's getting there to where he'd be fine for the thing. But I am going to go ahead and wake him up anyways, because of the fact that I want to get this on the road, because I'm kind of excited. So I got to set up a social event, and I'm going to do it with Iris this time because Iris knows Jonah's family and also her family, so her family can come as well. And so we're gonna have a wedding. What do you mean? Oh, you might. Okay. Apparently, we cannot have a vow renewal wedding where I originally planned. That is not going to stop me, though. We are all just going to go ahead and travel anyways because we're gonna have this vow renewal. Jamie is coming. Lori, her mom's coming. Cameron, Noah, Chad, Nicole, Jonah, obviously, Carter, and Catherine is coming. Why can't I bring Catherine? Okay, maybe I'll have to invite around Catherine and Carter, and at one. Okay, Jamie can't come because he's at school, so that's still okay, but I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, so everybody is kind of here. We're trying to get Reed and them here, which Reed just showed up, so we're going to add him to our group so he don't go ahead and Chad just showed, our Carter just showed up as well, so let's make sure he's in our group. Why can't you do more than 8 group? Okay, anyways. I did send Violet as well to daycare, just because I kind of think this would be a little bit too much for a toddler. But everybody, if you guys could please come in here, we're going to get the show on the road, and so, everybody, could you please get going? Carter, what are you waiting on? If you guys are wondering, Carter is actually, Iris's father. So, maybe he's just a little bit busy right now. So, how about we renew our vows right now? Everyone's here. I mean, everyone's not really paying attention as much as I would want them to, but Catherine's here and so is Reed, so this was really mainly for Reed because of the fact that Reed never got to see them. Oh, here comes Carter and Lori, so they're, Iris's family, and Chad is just like, who was Iris's little brother. It's like, I've seen enough, and so he took off. So okay, so they have officially renewed their vows, and they are going to go ahead and remove the topper here, and then everyone's going to come here and have a piece of wedding cake. So Iris is going to do the honors of, I don't understand why they're not in their wedding gear. I kind of just wasted my time by doing that, I guess. But what the hey, we're going to go ahead and change them into it right now, so give me a minute. Okay, guys, so I got the ones that I could get in their outfits to right. And I also realized that Chad and Noah and Carter and Noah didn't know each other, so that is something that I really didn't plan on. I honestly thought that they knew each other, because Chad is actually Noah's uncle, I believe, and Carter would be Noah's grandfather, and so is Lori, and Lori doesn't even know who he is. So, Iris, since apparently both of you two have just abruptly got the cake yourselves, could one of you two at least call to the meal for everybody else to have a piece of cake? Because apparently you just like took it upon yourself, and so did someone else. So I mean, hey, who else has a cake besides those ones? Okay, so it's Cameron. Cameron has a piece of cake as well. So, and guys, if you guys are wondering, this was actually made by me. This area here was made by me, and this little store area here. I kind of felt like it was really hard to do because of the fact that I didn't know what to really put in besides the basic wedding arch and wedding benches and beautiful flowers and stuff like that. And that's why I didn't really plan on anything. Okay, Cameron, you can go home because apparently you're like really tired, even though I don't understand how, because you slept better than anybody else. But and so Catherine and Emma are enjoying their meals. The wedding couple's up here chit-chatting. Actually, they're not chit-chatting, they're all over each other. But, Iris, how about you go ahead and chit-chat with your brother? We haven't really seen much of Chad as of lately. We've been inviting Chad around a lot, but he's been very busy. He's still in school, he's still a teenager, so that's probably why. And this also gives you a chance, Jonah, to chit-chat with him as well. So, now guys, I think we're going to go ahead and head home. We did the vow renewal. It wasn't supposed to be a big thing. It was just something very short and sweet. So, Iris and Emma are heading home. Iris is heading home anyways. Jonah is heading home, and so is Chad, so I'll be back in a minute. Guys, we're back, and I just realized that we left the cake there, so that's gonna be great next time I use that lot. Anyways, everyone's back, including the little toddler, Nicole, and the baby and them are back from daycare. But everyone is super tired. Maybe that took a lot out of them. But so Nicole, why don't you go ahead and lay down for a little bit? Iris, you can go ahead and lay down as well. And Noah, we are going to situate your room, and I'll be back in a minute to show you. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to show you guys real quick before I end this one out. Jonah's new, or not Jonah, but Noah's new room. And so here we go. This is his new room. I made the floors wood, and I didn't really change much. I got him a new double bed because of the whole monster under the bed thing I forgot about. I also added some new stuff. I added this kind of cloud of dust thing above his bed because I kind of thought it could be like a monster truck thing. I also added this basketball thing because he's quite into basketball, I think. And he still kept that thing from Jamie, kind of like a rememberable thing. And that's about it for that. So we're going to go ahead and end this one out. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are all having a great day. But we're going to go ahead and end it out now. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow for Sims Paradise with Catherine and Em. So bye.